Merry Christmas, Gemini. I'm Lucy Ravenstone and welcome to my channel. It's December, guys. That's right. It's that time of year for festivities and it's that time of year for transformations. That's right. We start looking and reflecting on the year we've had and we start creating resolutions moving forward into the new year on how we would like to shape and change our world. So I love that, and I'm really excited to see what's in store for you, Gemini, for December, because this is going to be the energy that we need to either shift or move on from, and the decisions we need to make kind of brings clarity to that, I think. So I'm using two decks this time, Archangel Michael and my Energy Oracle. The layout I'm doing is very much just something that I thought up before I started doing all these readings, and it has worked out really well and been quite interesting. My son is moving around. Hopefully he's not going to be too distracting because he is a little toddler right now and he woke up from his nap before I could do this video. Okay, say hi, Roombo. Say hello. Hiya. Yogurt face. Hiya. Your face. Okay, let's begin for you, Gemini. See what's in store for December, sorry. Going back in the past, apparently. Let's see what's in store. Okay, so I'm doing it alternate. We have kind of a row of each of them, which which is basically I'm doing a row of each deck twice and then a combination of them both in the final column, which represents the future position. Moonbugs. With this. Let's be quiet, please, for mummy. He is going for a stage where he's shouting, where he screams. He just randomly will scream and screech. I just had to pause my Libra because he started making a lot of noise. This card has come up for a lot of people. It's very interesting. And one more from this one. And then we are doing your future column right now. And then we alternate in between the two decks. That one apparently. Interesting. And our final card is that one apparently. Okay, let's see what's in store for you, Gemini. So first up, the person you're asking about is trustworthy. Now this is reverse, so pay attention to this. This is love. This kind of started as a love reading for you straight away, Gemini. So for some of you Geminis, this is very much in relation to love. If you are not in love, not interested in love, or you have a situation, apply this to that as well. But this card is saying that the person, it comes from a place of love, that they perhaps are vulnerable, I want to say. They're going through their own stuff. It's knowing that they're coming from a place of love and understanding. I really feel like that's the thing for you, is understanding. I feel like you need to see it from another understanding. I don't know if that all makes sense to you. I hope it does. I feel like that you need to acknowledge that this person is trustworthy and what they're going through is relevant, and what they're going through is important, I want to say, because it kind of feels like, and I'm not attacking you, Gemini, I'm just going with what the vibes I'm feeling, and I feel like they're kind of being brushed away, and perhaps it's that you're dismissing them straight away because you kind of like, for example, this is the vibe that it feels like for me. So to give you an example of that, it's kind of like, I'm right, they're wrong, and I can't be doing with that, and you kind of like, you're in that prideful situation. That's kind of how this feels for me. So please, again, apply that to yourself where needed. But the next card is eternal love. So this person comes from a place of love and you're surrounded by love and you have so much to be grateful for. That's kind of the feel with this card. It is soulmate energy. I feel like you need to be a little bit more understanding with this person, and there's learning and growth for you and perhaps your relationship here. If this is a friendship and not actually a love, then this can be that, again, this friend is important within your life right now. They are a soulmate. They're here to guide you and help you on your way. Yeah, the kitty cat. Let's show the peoples the kitty cat. This is Magic. Say hi, Magic. Be nice to the cat. Be nice. He loves the cats, but he gets a bit rough sometimes. Yeah, be nice. The next card is reversed. Again, with the Archangel Michael's pay attention to the reverse cards. Positive thoughts create positive results. So I definitely get that vibe of you needing to see things from a better perspective. Realize that the way we think shapes our world, and if we think negatively of others, then that is going to basically paint that picture of them in our minds and in our worlds. Like, you know, I mean, if you are too stubborn against someone, like, you know, that person is a bad person, you painted them with that brush, and then that is the reality, that they are going to be negative towards you because you're throwing that at them. I want us to be conscious of that we manifest our reality. I definitely get a person here for you. There's some kind of conflict, some kind of it's not necessarily conflict for all Geminis. Obviously we're all going through our different journeys, but I definitely get some kind of clashing here for you, and I kind of want you to think more positively around this scenario. I definitely get that vibe for you. And actually that makes sense further down in this deck, in this layout, and that as well. You also have that again, is to see things differently and look outside the box. So I feel like you're just looking at a situation from a darker shadow place when you need to be looking at it from a lighter place. The Healer of the Ages reverse comes up for you. Now, I've been reading this card for people, and it's resonating in the same way as needing to see that there's healing for you here. So I feel like this is a time that actually it's pinpointing things about yourself that you need to face and heal. This is a time of healing for you. And when we go through like a Tower card moment, things can seem really terrible, and it's the breaking down of our walls, and it can be emotional. So people really kind of go, oh no, there's a Tower card, but it's actually a good thing because it's actually allowing us to see things with clarity, and it brings things to the surface that we have been suppressing. I feel like that's a thing here for you, is to have a look and see what it's bringing to the surface for you. What feelings are you feeling? Why are you feeling that way? What does that mean for you? How can you grow with this? That's very much a vibe I'm feeling with this. Sorry about that, he banged his head. Oh, like a cat. The next card is a woman holding a coin. So this is an abundant time for you. I feel like that, again, this is with the growth. This is a major time for growth for you, and there's a lot of abundance around you for this. So sometimes abundance is actually just gratitudes. So I feel like for you that this can be acknowledging the gratitudes. It's Christmas, so it is a time of literal abundance, and literally a time where we focus on what we're grateful of, because we make resolutions, we spend time with family, and we appreciate them by gifting. That's our way of showing we appreciate. So this is the general vibe with this for you. The next card is Rest and Rejuvenate. So I do feel like this is an exhausting time a little bit for you because of that Tower energy that I'm feeling and sensing here. So you need to be making sure that you are nurturing yourself. Go within. I feel like you're not in alignment with yourself, and the guidance here is to try and balance that out by taking care of your needs. I definitely get that sense of balancing and flowing a little bit more better, which is interesting way of reading that card. So, I feel like I'm telling you off, Gemini. We have Detached from the Situation, and this is a reverse card. Detached from the Situation is take a step back and look at things differently. I'm just going to pass forward to the third one down on the same column is Sense of Humor. Reversed again, both of these are saying pay attention. And both of those cards mean step back, look at things differently. People are coming from a place of love. I'll talk about the sense of humor one more when I get to that. But detached from the situation is very much like you're in the situation too much. Perhaps you're feeling things too deeply because you're in it. You need to take a step back and look at it objectively. And this is seeing that trust there, that there's trust there, that coming from a place of love. Pardon me, sorry. And like seeing that, acknowledging that. I definitely get a sense of you with your sword up, you're defensive. You are being guided to the prayer will help you with this situation. I read this card as is kind of looking above, going above what you're seeing is coming through me for this, but I see this as leaning on others. I feel like the support is there, and actually there's there is I don't know how to word this, because it's like it kind of feels like that perhaps you're not feeling something is in alignment, and you've it's resentful, and I feel like that you don't need to feel that resentment because that person is coming from a good place. I hope this is making sense for you, Gemini, because this is very much like, it kind of seems very one track with how this message is coming through to me. So someone here, um, if not more of you, have got something going on that you need to step back. You need to take a step back, because there is love all around you right now. Major vibe I'm feeling. Sense of humor then. So this card sort of comes to say, look at things a little lighter. It can be that the actions of others are actually humorous as well. So sometimes we're being too serious, and that's when the sense of humor card comes up. It's like, stop being so serious in the moment, stop taking things personally, take a step back, look at things as they are, look at the way people are acting and seeing the humor in it. So sometimes, like when we have arguments with people, like there's immaturity on both sides, and sometimes actually just seeing what they're doing and being like, oh my god, it's such a man-child, and that kind of thing, like you lighten that situation instantly. And then you realize, I think as well, sometimes we realize that that kind of behavior might be what we love about that person as well. And I feel like that's the energy here, is seeing the love there, and perhaps seeing that the situation that you're in, it's coming from a place of love all around. Like you love that energy, even if it is causing you issues right now, on a deeper level. I hope that makes sense for you, Gemini. You are being guided to not necessarily, you don't need to take any steps forward in this, in the sense of don't rush into making any decisions. I feel like if you be too rash and you go with your emotions, then it's not going to do you any good. It's not the guidance here for you. It's now a time to kind of just allow things to flow. Bang to your headies. Oh, I'm on life, I tell you. Blossoming abundance, again, I just feel like you're really not seeing what is there around you. You're kind of in a space where that you're allowing your focus actually to be on the more negative aspects of situations. Broken heart, you are feeling things deep. That's how I feel like. And sometimes this is not necessarily a person breaking our heart. We break our own hearts in situations all the time. And like that can apply here as well, Gemini, that maybe it's not the other person that's breaking your heart, and it is you. And that is a very much a soul searching thing to go through, I believe. And that's the strategy card in reverse to me, is like, don't overthink, don't plan things, don't take action as such. It's time for us to start acknowledging and seeing and contemplating. That's how I feel for you, and that comes in with the rest and rejuvenation card as well. Emotions are a major thing here. It's a very emotional time. And the broken heart, it kind of comes to sort of, I feel like it's putting light on that situation, saying like, this is what you're feeling. I see you. I see that. It is valid. It's okay for you to feel like this. Because I do feel like during most of this reading, I've been sort of saying, maybe you're seeing things the wrong way. Maybe it's not as it is. But this is sort of saying, but I see you, and it's okay to feel like that. So I want you to nurture yourself, and do not go away from the positive thinking card. The positive thinking, if we go away from that and allow ourselves to beat ourselves up because we're thinking incorrectly or something, that is counterproductive. And I feel like that's what that card is sort of saying as well. We see you, and it's okay. So in your moving forward card, you are guarded and protected during this time. I feel that vulnerability, and this is you. Again, this is paying attention. You are guarded and protected. I do feel like you need to protect your energy, and this is acknowledging yourself that, hang on, I'm taking on others people's things, I'm taking on their feelings, I'm taking on their words, and I'm allowing that to embody me. I'm allowing myself to embody them. And this is you guarding and protecting your energy here. Hostilities. I feel like moving forward, the hostilities are going to move on. You're going to get past this. It is your journey to go through, but it does feel like, even though your guard is up and you are still fighting here, there's a sword in every single one of these kind of things. Apart from the last one, it's a staff. But again, in the 3 cards in a row. There is a sword here, and they are all reversed. So I feel like you have that sword up and you are in that kind of energy still where you are battling. Hey, bugs. Magic again. God is in charge, so this is meant to happen. You're supposed to go through this. There's learning here, and that's how I feel like with this energy. Struck him. But the God is in charge card is you're on the right path and that there is movement. So you're not stuck in this energy and there is movement. That is kind of the final card that I feel leads you towards this card. So the sword leaves and a staff is replaced, a part of my vacuum. Thank you, Runebug. We do not need that. Your final card is 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, communication. So this to me, being in the final place as well, it's like I feel like what's going to get you through this is communication. I feel like this is your journey towards your resolutions, is to open up and get yourself into a place where you are able to freely communicate. You are able to choose what it is that you need to say to somebody to make the changes. And that feels like that's the journey through this, is that you're going through something with somebody, and you need to get to that place where you can communicate with them on a healthy level so that you can put your boundaries down and your boundaries be respected, but that other person can communicate too. Remember, communication is a two-way thing. While we are sharing our voice and we are saying our piece, we have to also be ears. That's also a healthy open chakra, throat chakra, is the listening part, is able to communicate effectively. And I feel like that's the place where that's your goals and that's where you're getting to. I can't wait to see what is in store for you for January, Gemini, because I feel like that's going to be a really big change for you with that communication barrier closing and opening sort of thing. Like the barrier is going down and you're opening that communication level for you. So Merry Christmas, Gemini. Thank you very much for coming. Please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. I'm hoping to get a competition up today, if not later in the week, that will hopefully promote for more subscribers, but I'll also be giving away some free readings, one-on-one email readings, and perhaps some other little bits I'll see. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas. May it be a good one for you, Gemini.